Hey!
Ooh.
So, I hope you're all ready to talk about comic books today. The new obsession of the boys. So, some of you might have already seen our Zekbox video. And that has kind of like awoken the comic book monster that was lying dormant in both of these guys. And now they are
I
ready.
started reading your comic books this year.
Yep. So, the boys have started collecting comic books now. So we went to the comic book shop and they were able to get some pickups. And some of the great things is we have a wonderful comic book shop that specifically like for the new collectors to find out what they like. They have
50
boxes
cents.
and boxes of 50-cent comic books, discounted trade paperbacks, stuff like that. And we were able to get some great stuff. Oren, I think you want to kick us off, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what you got.
My first one is going to be Astonishing Thor. I think this is the one when he's trying to look for Odin.
I don't know. You'll have to read it and find out. But this is one of the newer, so this is trade paperback, which the boys have learned means a whole lot of issues in one. And, you know, I mean, I grew up on Bronze Age comic books, but I mean, man, the illustrations in this, I think I didn't realize just how good comic book art had gotten. That looks pretty neat. What else do you got?
I got the Lethal Protectors.
Yep, from the Absolute Carnage
Yep.
line. That's pretty neat.
It looks like a pretty cool one to read.
Yeah, not reading any of these yet.
Yeah, no, we haven't read it yet. And then we have Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the Avengers Challenge of the Ghost Rider finale. We don't have any other
Three
parts.
Ghost Riders.
Yeah, but I mean, a fight between 3 Ghost Riders. That's gotta be cool.
And then we have Revenge of Cosmic Ghost Rider,
Which you have
the Funko Pop.
the Funko Pop.
And I'm actually really excited to start diving into this one. That's part 1 too. And then I have Advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
A huge D&D fan.
It's kind of an old school comic to go with your new comics. Neat. So,
My turn?
yeah, Sam, it's your turn. What do you
Okay.
got first?
So I got this July 4th comic, Transformers. It has like a whole bunch of Decepticons.
Yep.
And then I want to get the first one now, but I have the original Ghost Rider Rise Again, part 2 out of 7.
So to find all 7 parts of this, so you can read the whole story.
And then we have this Fantastic Four one. You can tell us who that is.
Did you get?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize this when we were there. It's 2 comic books.
It is? It is.
2 comic books in one 50-cent sleeve.
Oh.
And so is that one.
So there's this Fantastic Four, the one that goes within the Infinity War crossover. And then there's one that's also on the Infinity War crossover. It's the Things
The Thing fighting somebody
who looks like the Thing.
at the mercy of the Puppet Master. So the Puppet Master is one of the Fantastic Four's villains that's able to kind of like take control of people. And what's cool, I just now noticing this, you got
Each of them come with 2.
it's 364, 365, 366, 367.
So they're part
So-
of the same set.
Yeah, you have 4 sequential things. Now I know this is off of your new, tell us what your new favorite comic book hero is.
Checkmate.
Here, come over here. Tell them so you can hear it.
So I have part 3
Well, what's it called?
of It's Checkmate.
So who is Checkmate? What does he do?
So Checkmate is actually a group of people
Okay.
that try to fight off the evil group of Bishop.
All right.
And so far, that's my favorite character. This is part 3.
Yeah, you got issues, 3 through 8?
Uh-huh.
And this is the 80s version.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I think my other one's from the 2000s version.
I think so. But he's got number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's always a good day when you can get
I'm getting number 2 and number 1.
Well, I mean, when you can get your hands on a stack of comic books that thick
For 50 cents a
for
piece.
50 cents a piece, for $5 you get all this. Pretty cool, right?
2 of them come with 2 comic books.
I know. So we have a friend that we met in another YouTuber, YessiLou Comics. YessiLou Comics and Pops, and we'll leave a link to his channel down below. He does a lot of cool stuff, and we met him through Coffee House Madness when we were all doing the Zek boxes together, and he offered us up a trade. He said, like, hey, I'll trade you this comic book for that comic book. And we were like, okay, that sounds cool.
He also
So-
said he'll throw in a couple stuff for me and Sam.
Yeah.
That's a lot of couple stuff.
So I figured, okay, we'll trade him this comic book for that comic book. He says I'll throw in a couple for the boys, extra stuff. I'm like, all right, you send us 2 or 3 comic books. That's neat. So he sends us this 2 pounds of comic book package, which we're gonna open up right now.
It could be.
So I don't know what's in here. I honestly don't remember what it was we traded.
I think we got an X-Men thing.
It might have been X-Men, or it might have been a Superman Batman thing.
Yeah, it was the Superman Batman thing.
Okay. Well, whatever it is, we're about to find out. It's oh, I think I know what it is. Hold on. Be very careful. I'm used to opening up pop boxes, but oh, look at that.
X-Men Gold.
Oh wow. So we got this X-Men Gold.
She's in the wall.
That is because that's Kitty Pryde. She walks through walls.
Is she that
See, that's
Wonder-
stuff that I've known for decades, but they get to learn about this stuff for the first time. We got Batman
Superman.
fighting Kane. Or I'm sorry, Bane. Which, that's interesting because this is Batman holding Bane in almost the same kind of pose that Bane had Batman in.
The movie.
Well, back when, way before that, when I was maybe 10, 12 years old, the villain Bane was introduced and he broke Batman's back.
And I knew about that one.
Yeah, so then we've got a lot of stuff. This is a big old stack.
Oh my god.
So we've got some old Amazing Spider-Man. First, oh my gosh. This is the first appearance of Puma.
Who's Puma?
Puma is a villain.
Puma's the kind of socks that I wear.
I think I know who Puma is. It's just I forget.
But I mean, that's the first appearance of Puma. That's pretty neat.
Yes.
So then we got another Amazing
First
Spider-Man.
appearance of-
First appearance of the Commuter.
That's pretty nice.
Oh, whoa. What's this? Monsters Unleashed, #1. That looks neat.
Oh,
Got another classic black suit Spider-Man.
first appearance of Silver
First
Cable.
Silver Sable, Wild Pack, and Mortimer. Wow.
That's a lot.
I mean, well,
That's our
Silver Sable is the
first-
leader of the Wild Pack. And then there's this one, that first appearance of Reb 9. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Lou,
Thanks.
thank you.
We
Thank
got
you,
so
Lou.
much first
That is
appearance.
awesome.
For this, you need to go and subscribe.
Oh,
to him.
look at this. This says, hiding in Pittsburgh won't save you from Alistair Smith's Spider Slayer. Bam! Spider-Man.
He sent us a lot of Spider-Man.
Oh, but look at this. Avengers. All new, all different Avengers. And it has, I think that's Nova on the cover
Nova.
there.
Yeah, that's Nova.
That's neat.
Ew.
I'm seeing like some Vision, a lot of... What's that?
Swamp Thing.
Oh, look at that.
That's a DC one.
DC 100-page comic giant. Awesome.
Why is it called 100 page?
Because it has 100
Why is it
pages.
called 100 pages?
Maybe because it has 100 pages.
I'm guessing it has something to do with the number of pages, bud.
Part 5.
So, four terrifying adventures of the Swamp Thing. That is so awesome. That just blows me away, man.
that we got so much first appearance.
Then we just got so much cool comics that, I mean, that is
Thank you.
so cool. Yes, please, everyone that is watching this, if you're a fan of ours, please go over to YessiLou Comics. Actually, what I'll do is I'll post a link to his most recent video. If you can go on there, like him, subscribe to him,
In the comments,
and in the
say,
comments just say,
Toybox Treasure Hunter says thanks for all the first appearance.
that's a very long thing to do.
Yes.
Why don't you just do this instead? Toybox says hi.
Yeah.
That might be a little easier to remember.
And
Put in Toybox says hi just to let them know that, how appreciative we are of all this. This is so great. So,
consider subscribing to ours. The button's down below.
yep. Well, thank you, everybody. And we are just so excited to be bringing comic books into the realm of everything that we're doing here. I love comic books. Kind of brings me back to my childhood, and get to introduce these little guys to them.
Yep.
Especially, I mean, you should just hear the stories they come up with their imaginations, and now they're gonna have lots more stories. So, always remember, wash your hands,
Like,
Stay safe.
and stay safe. Have a great day, guys, and hope you enjoyed it. And go find yourself a comic book store. Find yourself some comic books to become fans of. Go read something that you've never read before. Be like Sam and discover Checkmate.
And
So, yes,
also I discovered reading the Ghost Rider ones.
Ghost Rider. There's so much stuff out there. Not just like the headliners that everybody knows. There's so much great stories that went into some of the more obscure, not as well known comic characters.
Like
So,
the Guy Gardner.
like Guy Gardner. Guy Gardner's pretty well known, actually. We just didn't know a lot about him.
Oh,
But-
Omega Man?
Yeah. So, we'll see you next time. And have a great day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.